outside. We have seen plenty of sunshine. Nobody's complaining about the sunshine. However, we do need to see a little more in the way of rain. And you can see it's very consistent for at least the next 4 days. High temperatures will remain in the 80s, but in true East Texas fashion, at this time of year, it is a bit of a seesaw with our high temperatures. Look at this. Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, high temperatures, they are expected to be in the 60s. And it's been beautiful today. It really hasn't been chilly. It has been sunny. It has been a bluebird day, but you can already tell that sun, it's thinking about setting. And after daylight saving time this past weekend, yeah, the days are getting shorter, folks, and will continue to get shorter through the winter solstice. But as we look at your temperature, we are at 73, winds are southeast at 8 miles per hour, and that relative humidity very, very low, which could very well become a problem if that trend continues. And as we look at your temperatures, we are in the 70s. Tyler's at 74, Gilmer's at 72, Mount Pleasant 71, Longview's at 73, Henderson's at 75, 74 in Nacogdoches, and 75 is the current temperature in Lufkin. But as we look at satellite and radar, there's not a ton going on here in the Lone Star State, but out to the west, we've got another front, and that will be bringing us those colder temperatures I talked about for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday in the near term. So as we look at the temperature outlook, this is valid through November 14th. It's going to remain mild. We're going to be pretty close to those average high temperatures for East Texas, a bit colder out to the east because they'll get their first dose of Arctic air this year. For us, I think we're going to be on the kind of the neutral side of it, so to speak, where we're not going to be necessarily seeing colder temperatures, but it will be a bit cooler than what we see out to the west. And it's also going to remain very dry from a weather pattern standpoint, which isn't great news. I mean, if things continue to dry out, mark my words, those burn bans that were issued over the last several weeks, they could very well come back. Low temperatures tonight falling into the 50s, so not as cool as last night. High temperatures tomorrow back into the lower 80s. And as we look at the next 7 days, we will remain dry. Obviously, it is a tale of two sides here, where we will see high temperatures in the 80s through Saturday, and then we'll see plenty of sunshine Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Lows expected to be in the 30s Sunday and Monday night, so getting a little bit chilly. Could we see our first frost? That is definitely not out of the question. It will be on the table for deep East Texas as well, with highs in the 60s Monday and next Tuesday. For the latest weather forecast, you can find that on our website. That is KETK.com.